How does someone within a same period of time record a video acting like this, then has an interview a few days later in which he acts like this?
So yeah, that's why I reacted to yours, because you're a YouTuber, but also it got a lot of views. But it was really funny. Like, I felt like if I played it, people would laugh at the actual video too.
Today I'm going to talk about something that I thought at first was obvious, but it seems people are still to know. Why Nikocado Avocado does what he does, and why we need to stop telling him to change. And it all bottles down to 3 words. It's a character. You may be wondering why I decided to make this video, and I'll answer that for you. When I was scrolling through YouTube a couple days ago, I saw a video uploaded by the fitness influencer called Noel Dazel. He's extremely popular in the YouTube scene and blew up a couple years ago from the new Shorts meta that was going around in YouTube, where he would upload fitness tips, weight loss tips, meal ideas, just things like that. The video that he uploaded was titled Dear Nikocado Avocado, and it was framed and structured like every single other video that you would see directed towards Nikocado Avocado, saying things such as, change is possible, you can change for the better, it's not too late to turn back. And I have seen these so many times, and it's getting extremely repetitive, and it's so annoying seeing so many people do this because it's not going to happen. But it is pretty obvious as to why he's not going to listen to one of these videos, and you will see with the points that I list in this video. Nikocado Avocado is a millionaire, just like any other YouTuber who gets 1 million views each video and then stems off into other social media platforms. He showed a video, I'm pretty sure, a while ago of him showing off his $1 million penthouse. Like, he is minted. He's got a lot of money, and it's not a mystery as to why he has this much money when you look at the statistics. A lot of these YouTubers do their own thing to blow up. Some get lucky, some grind for years and then will quit today, and some haven't even quit today. But Nikocado Avocado, he saw an opportunity in the earlier years of his channel. In these early years of his channel, before everything got, well, drastic, he would upload certain meltdowns of him. He would show him venting about certain things that happened in his life. He would seem obviously very visibly upset. And when you look at these now, they seem very genuine. They don't seem scripted, they don't seem over-exaggerated. It does just seem like someone posting them having a bad time on the internet, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. A thing to keep in mind is during this period of time before it got really, really bad, I'm pretty sure his channel would not be nearly as big as it was now, and he wouldn't be posting this to that many people as you would think. It was probably for him to have a way to feel better. A lot of people like that. A lot of people like talking to people or putting their words out there as a way to feel better about a situation. It helps clear their head. But with these meltdowns, along with the added point of his sudden weight gain that was very gradual because of his diet change, he saw a big spike in views with both of these aspects combined. When he saw this change in numbers, it basically gave him an idea. So as the years passed, more weight was gained, the thumbnails got crazier, and so did the meltdowns, as you can see here. At this point, it was very obvious that it is an act, so tell me what right now seems more genuine and not exaggerated. This? Or something like this. Fucking crying, bro. Oh well, how do you know that all of this downward spiral that we're seeing on his channel isn't genuine? Well, it's pretty obvious. These big, ridiculous, exaggerated thumbnails, the ridiculous situations that you see inside of the videos after you click on the stupid thumbnails, the merchandise saying all these quotes like it's just water weight and something that's obviously not the case. It is very obvious the act that's going on here. It's the money aspect of everything too. Like, are you really gonna tell me that if these meltdowns were genuine, he's just deciding by coincidence to only upload these videos to channels that are monetized, considering his main channel, if you couldn't tell, isn't monetized, and the upload schedule, considering his last video was 2 months ago and the one prior to that was 5. It looks interesting, to say the least. Another thing to note is that the fact that part of his act is arguing with his husband, which I'm pretty sure you've already seen the clips of them just clashing constantly, that seems to be going on for years at this point. And considering that one of his sources of income is OnlyFans, and let's just say his husband has a feature on there, it seems like they're doing okay. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised that, considering his husband's weight gain too from the vegan days, and the fact that the OnlyFans is now an option, that the weight gain is trying into some sort of either already existing or gained fetish from all these years of unhealthy habits. It's just an option, I would not be surprised. That would also give another reason as to why they're not making a change for themselves, even though it seems like it's detrimenting to their physical health. Now, I am aware of toxic relationships and how sometimes difficult it can be to get out of one even though the circumstances seem so dire, but I can honestly, without shadow of a doubt, tell the difference between a toxic relationship and playing into an act for the camera, given what is shown. Because, come on, like, if you're wanting further reasoning as to why that it's very obvious that it's an act, then if you've been looking at the drama surrounding Nikocado Avocado for the past few years, you might have seen a couple videos pop up in your recommended with titles such as Nikocado Avocado Breaking Character or Nikocado Avocado Acting Normal. The short explanation for these videos is that their titles are true. The clips that would be shown in these videos are clips that are either taken from interviews that he has outside of his own channel or his podcast that he had with Oompaville, which lasted about, 2 episodes, but at least it was something. His channel is now so, if not completely directed towards the same theme he's had for years. He has a meltdown while eating copious amounts of food and arguing with his husband. He's obviously not going to break character on his main channel, and if he does, it's just a simple edit out, because when people go and see Nikocado Avocado, that's what they expect to see, and that's what brings in the views. But when he's outside of his own channel, there's obviously going to be slip-ups, so when he's doing things such as especially the James Marriott interview, which I will actually link into the description because it seems like he's a completely different person, they're obviously not going to either edit out or take notice of the little moments where he shows his actual self, because it is his actual self. It is Nikocado Avocado. That's what he actually acts like. And you can tell, because not only is it obvious that it's very genuine, but if you look at his earlier videos on his channel, that is what he would act like. And he seems very nice. He seems like an extremely kind person. Oompaville's podcast and all the videos that he would do with Nikocado Avocado are a bit more obvious as well with his character. And you might be thinking if you've watched those videos, but he seems very in character in those videos, so what do you mean? And what I mean is, when he does slip up, which he has done a couple times, he will instantly go straight back into character by telling everyone to shush, or by saying it's your fault or something stupid like that instantly after he has a little laugh or something. He knows that he's messed up and then jumps straight back into what they've signed that contract for. He's jumped straight back into actual Nikocado Avocado, the view-pulling Nikocado Avocado. You may be wondering, why is this worth it? I mean, it's obvious that even though all of this is an act, he's still damaged himself mentally because there was still genuine meltdowns in the early years of his channel. It's obvious that he's still gained, heart conditions, his weight is still very poor. It's still damaged him in and of itself, and surely millions is not worth an early grave. But I guess none of us could ever know unless we are him. But we do have a couple closer examples and closer people that are in the same situation almost. People playing almost characters that they don't confirm are actually characters on the internet, even for bad attention, is not an uncommon thing, and it is not new. A good example of someone doing this is Bill Jensen. It's basically a guy who plays a character who's an extremely angry Christian teenager that was originally on Instagram lives that would try and spread the gospel and convert people over to his side, knowing fine well that people would purposely try and irritate him, and then he'd give them an angry reaction because of that. He's then moved on to YouTube, and then people will send really just out-of-pocket TTS messages and donations to donate stupid videos that will get him to cut to this really ridiculous starting soon screen with just Jesus with his arms open. It is hilarious. I found myself crying on the floor laughing because of that stuff, but it's an obvious character. And to be honest, even though I wouldn't personally do this, he's gaining like $5 per TTS message and a lot of money through all of these streams. So Nikocado Avocado is a bigger example of this because he just makes an hour-length video of eating food, doing a dumb act, and he gets millions. It's not uncommon, this has happened before, we've seen it before. Nikocado Avocado was just simply ahead of his time, because this has been going on for years, and he's done well for himself, but he's not done well for his heart. So yeah, stop making videos telling him to change. I'm sorry, Noel, but it's not gonna happen. This is a different type of format video. I tried something new, shorter video, more explanatory with no gameplay and stuff. Just let me know what's preferred. I'm just trying to try new things at this point with my channel. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.
Who's saying the N-word? Stop!